Testing, testing, testing. How's it going? Everyone, the nation, Type Z, Team Z, all of the above. Good stuff. I think I was messing with my settings right here. That's probably why my character stopped. What is going on, man? It's good to see and... Well, I don't see anybody, but good to have some good games. Elimination. We about to get it in. Have some fun. Tag teaming. A random game, casuals, but guy Ice Jaw joined the room. I like playing with this guy. Great player. Much respect. Yes, yes. So it's always good that many of you is tuning in the videos. Got me a nice rocket kill right there. Just dropped right in his face. You know, get the rocket damage, whatever I can get right there. Ooh, accuracy, accuracy. Very accurate with the shot. I knew he was weak, so I just ended up finishing him off right there. Pulse rifle, finishing touches. Oh, check out that rocket snipe combo. You know I'm like the combo genius. I mean, it's used everywhere now, so I have to kind of figure out a nice little play style to kind of, you know, it was beautiful when I was catching everybody off guard with my combos, but now like so many people has adjusted to it. There's some perfect rockets right there. I had some accuracy. I screwed that part up right there because I had a guy above me. So that kind of like messed me up a bit, and then that's how he got that shot off because I was about to focus on the guy above. Even though I shot the secondaries just to kind of push him back. The secondary shock rifles wasn't to actually they weren't there to explode. Anyways, so thank you and welcome again for tuning in, all of you who enjoy watching the elimination, the deathmatch, all of the above. I'm definitely going to give you, those who are new, I'm definitely going to give you some multiple gameplays of like CTF, deathmatch, team deathmatch, elimination, insta-give, all of the above, and I'll have some tutorials so you know exactly what that means. Wait a minute. Did you see? I don't think y'all really paid attention to how that happened right there. Let's take another look. Did you see how I got that kill? Rocket launcher, secondary grenades right through the pipe. Boom. And let's go back to how I found him, right? So I was fighting him here, right? You see that? I hit him once. I was trying to get him, so I was like, I'm not gonna fight through there, right? So this is how I strategize. So I try to rush. You see my character rushing really quick, and I know he's gonna be in that area for a while, and drop those grenades because he was in battle with my teammates. So a lot of people like to wait in that area, and that's the thing why I'm a strategist. I create strategies in game to actually, I mean, team strategies is where my ultimate skill is. That's where I actually, why our team Type Z back in the day was so like, we were so amazing. It's because I came up with the strategies for our team, you know, and those strategies was used by a lot of other teams in multiple games, you know. So but anyways, strategy is something that I love. I love to kind of create it in mid game, and I kind of perfect it in game, and as you can see, I use it pretty well while I'm playing. There's some maps, like even for example, there's some maps on this game, right, where you see how this guy shot the rockets right there. There's rocket positions that I shoot, and I'll show you some. I'll show some love. Make sure you guys become a member of my channel. I'll definitely gonna get involved and show you those who really need the tips and details. I'll definitely go into that. Now you got to keep in mind I do play multiple games, so getting some tips off of Unreal Tournament is definitely gonna be a plus. If you need some tips and tricks of my POV on how to become a better player at other games, I'll definitely get into that as well. Now, to get back into forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, probably wasn't that important. Let's just go on what's happening right now in the game. Those rocket shots is crazy, man. The finishing touch. Ooh, the bounce. Yeah, I missed that combo. Ooh, come on, man. Come on. Take a look at that right there. So I finish him. We have a battle out up top. He's good dodging. I dodge in the air, kind of. And this is how I'm going to catch him off guard because he thinks he's going to be safe. Shoot the rocket. Oh, and then I come in with the dive. But that rocket ended up finishing him. Because he was going to try to pull shot combo. So that shot combo would have ate me alive. But I knew I was going to dash at him. So I think I have more boost to even dash at this person. Yeah, so here it goes. I know I'm going to do it sooner or later. Oh, perfection. There it goes. Going for the kill. Going for the kill. Wait. There we go. Strategy. ShinDeon. So, yeah. I kind of started playing with a different mouse. You know, again, I tell you guys what the mouse was I'm using now. Here and there, it's like, you know, it's like on and off. Some days it feels good, some days it doesn't. But it's not just the mouse. It's more of the game you're playing. And a lot of servers that you're playing in Unreal, I think they have like the FPS or tick settings or something, man. It changes. The game never feels the same. And I think that's a big problem going across the board when you have like different game types. They call it Unreal Tournament Pro, Unreal Tournament Plus. All of that plays a role where it doesn't feel, it makes the game feel different at all times. You know, you just have to make adjustments and adjust your tactic and skill to it. Someone like myself is not trapped to sit into one game type like most people. They'll just sit into maybe pugs all day. You got others who sit into elimination all day, and then you got some that I see in their in the CTF room that they like to play in the same server all the time. As for myself, again, multiple titles. You're always going to see me around playing multiple game types, etc., right? And there are many players that I've seen come into the random casual game types, and they didn't perform that well. But we don't want to get into that. You know, they know who they are, but don't get into what we're doing in this game. This game is looking dominant. I got 14 kills, 1 death. Icejaw and I tearing it up. Look at the damage there. Now, one thing I did want to bring up is about how I look at eliminations, and this can probably make eliminations a little more difficult going forward. This is a nice tip to help many of you. At least there's something to learn in all my videos, right? So here's a secret tip that you should probably pay attention to while you're playing elimination. On the scoreboard that I just showed you, I was 14 kills and 1 death, right? I pay attention to seeing that as in I'm positive 13. So what that means is try not to die as much, all right? So you want to make sure, I know we all say, yeah, we're playing the game to not die. But you'll be surprised, man. There's many players that die all the time. And I think you're just putting yourself out there, wrong place, wrong time, and not really trying to pay attention to get the win or get, you know, help your teammates out, you know? So with that being said, what I mean is, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Let's see if we can get to the scoreboard so you can see, right? So I'm 15 kills, 1 death. I'm positive 14. My teammate Nyrus is in 3rd, right? Oh, looked around, want to show that. So my teammate Nyrus is 4 and 7. So that means he's -3. That's how I pay attention to everyone's, you know, kill death ratio in mid game. So I say, all right, he's -3, 5 kills, 8 deaths. That was such a perfect we gotta wind that because you guys didn't get to see that part, but that was so perfect. I think I timed that one so beautifully. Let's take a look. Secondary person come walk right into that explosion, and I ended up trying to pick him off. But anyways, back to what I was saying quickly. So look at the scoreboard. I'm 17-1, so I'm positive 16 on the scoreboard. My teammate Nyrus is -3. Kelmore is -3 as well, right? He got 2 kills, 5 devs. It's -3. So they're still helping out. They're still teammates. Oh, this got some accuracy going on in that little corner there. I just was shooting secondaries, kind of trying to time it and see who was gonna pop their face out and then explode that one. Now this is nothing against the teammate of mine, you know. So like I said, I'll just explain it to you how I pay attention to the scoreboards and how I always dominating spree is 15 kills, 1 death. I mean 15 kills, 0 deaths. Pretty interesting, man.
Blue team wins the round.
Dominating spree is big time. So this game is almost over. We pretty much almost 10-0 this game. I'm 18 kills, 1 death, and that's somebody quit out on their team now. But that's because you have Ice Jaw and myself on the team, and that's why I like playing with this guy. You know, because I don't, you know, the teamwork I can work with this guy is definitely unreal. You know, it's him and there's my other teammate that I have part of Type Z already, a part of Team Z. Is this other guy, Redos. Is his name, and us two have some amazing teamwork. I want to show y'all some videos of that. That's the end of that one, folks. I hope you enjoyed that one, Elimination, and I'm just gonna make this a little more quick about the KD that I'll explain it to you earlier. I always have the chat off, so the communication filter was off in mid-game. But anyways, let's go into what I was explaining to you as far as the scoreboard. So Ice Jaw is 13 kills, 3 devs. Again, he had 4,000 damage. That's huge. So pay huge attention to his damage because even his kills don't make up for it. A lot of those kills with probably weak characters that I possibly finished off, right? So you go below to the guys that are in, like, let's say if your team is losing, you want to pay attention. Let's say red team, for example. I should go back and take a look in the game. So let's say red team, for example, while I'm in mid game, if I'm the player that's 7 kills, 11 devs, right? Or maybe 3 kills and 11 devs, but I have 1,500 damage. I don't feel that I'm the person that's helping out very much, right? Even though I got 1,500 damage, I'm not doing very much because I only have 3 kills, 11 devs. I mean, any of us would say 3 kills, 11 devs that we're not performing. But the thing is, and it's not nothing to put it down on that player that's on the red team. But the thing is, I would consider that as me having negative, let's say that's -10, right? So with that being said, you got to look at it as, I don't have that kind of score really at all. Unless I get like players that's all teaming up one team and just jump me big time. Then that's a different story. Let's use Dark Waifu Trap, for example. He's 7 kills, 11 devs, right? So with him having, like, let's say a -11, -4, excuse me, a -4 ratio, that's where you feel like, all right, he's doing as much as he can. He's still doing something for his team, right? Because he has 2,400 damage. So that's a big, I mean, he's helping out as much as he can because his scoreboard is very similar to Nyrus on our team. The only difference is Nudisto and myself are matched together, right? But then you also have Ice Jaw, who's also matched with us as well. That's where the power kind of kicks in to make our team very strong because you have myself and Ice Jaw that would carry the load for the other 3 players on our team. Now, even though you would see that the red team would be like, oh, you know, teams are uneven. Technically, it's not uneven, right? Right now it is, yeah. But let's go in the game and see where we're at earlier in the game and actually get a score. I think we can. All right, we can't get it back, but you could always rewind the video and watch. Get back to where the scoreboard was in the beginning, or what the teams were. So what I'm saying is, when you look at the teams, you take a look at the rankings ain't gonna matter a whole lot, you know, but it was still pretty even when you look at the rankings because they had mostly top 500 players, and me and Ice Shaw is a top 500. I don't know. I think Applejack's is in here too in the beginning as well, but Applejack's pulled 1400 damage. Keep in mind he got 8 kills. When you have 213 on the red team has 1500 damage, which is more than Applejack's, but Applejack's has more kills than him. So with that being said, a lot of Applejack's kills were probably not officially kills. They were probably taking kills from Ice Shaw. So Ice Shaw got a lot of players weak. Our teammates end up taking the kills. That's teamwork. All right, you end up taking the eliminations. So that's teamwork though. It helps out. Some people get, you know, hungry. They start being aggressive at certain times of the game, but that's just teamwork. That works out very well. But then again, Applejack is on the bottom and he's only +2, right? Then you take a look at Nevis, for example, on our team, -4. Then you look at Kelmir, -3, and again, Applejack's +2. So they're just right there on that line. They're barely doing much for us, because when you look at Ice Shaw and then you look at myself, Ice Shaw pretty much got like 1200 damage over me, which is a lot, right? That's like he's missing about 4 or 5 kills right there, and the 4 or 5 kills could have been taken up between Nearest, Kelmir, and Applejack. Even myself probably had a few, but most likely those are the players that's taking it. So my point is, when you're playing elimination, I always try to pay attention to who's negative and who's positive in the game. At the end of the game or in mid game, to make that comeback, to help your teammate on a comeback, is to look at your scoreboard. Pay attention to what you are doing for the team. If you see yourself -2, -3, -4, then you need to look at yourself and say, oh man, I'm the reason why this team is actually falling right now. So I need to step my game up and really try to help them out. So that's what I do to myself, and that's why I always take myself. I take responsibility of my own actions of what I'm doing in the game, so I can step my game up, become a better player, but also a better team player in game. All right, so that's how you add and change your tactics and your skills of what you're doing mid game. You know, there's some games going to be aggressive on the offense. There's some games you got to kind of like hang back and play the sniper, shock rifle role, etc. So there's different tactics with that, man, and you want to kind of just try it out and see how it works out for yourself. See how it works out for you, and tell me what you think. If that actually works, then hey, hopefully that helps you out. Tip from myself, ShinDeon. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I appreciate everyone that's tuned in, and keep a view out for the membership role. I definitely want to see a lot of you guys the sign up and become a member of the channel, man. Definitely like everyone who view the videos and things of that, and like to see other gameplays and definitely learning from it as well. So appreciate that, and those of you who comment me in mid game, who tells me, you know, huge fan of my videos, things of that, that's big, man. You are the guys and girls who actually keep me going. You know, you're saying, hey, Shin, I'm a huge fan of your work, of what you're doing, the videos, keep them coming. Any of those comments below, I look at every comment. You know how like some channels, they get so large, they don't read comments anymore? Well, my channel used to be very huge at a time, and I did take a lot of time off in the past, but you know, I had to take time off to get things organized in my life, but that's a whole different story. But things are a lot different now. So I definitely want you to tune in and stick around to the channel. And as you can see, we're not quitting. You know, I never quit the channel. I could have created a new channel years ago, but we're not quitting. We're just gonna create newer channels. And many of you see in the comments, I mean, on my main channel, on what videos and what new channels are coming up soon. We still gonna continue the gaming on here, but I'm gonna add some other things of what I do on lifestyle as far as fitness and some campaign playthroughs. Gonna do some of that as well. So definitely tune in. We definitely I'm pumped, excited for all this, and look out for some more videos. Indeed, peace out.